Welcome back. Let's talk about people and places that make security happen inside an organization. In this video, it's all about roles, responsibilities, and units like the SOC and DevSecOps. Let's go. Every organization, whether it's a school, a hospital, or a bank, needs security. But who owns it? Let's break it down. You've got your CIO, Chief Information Officer. They lead IT security and they oversee security at a high level. Then you have your Chief Technology Officer. They're more focused on adopting new technology. You have your CISO or your CSO, your Chief Information Security Officer or Chief Security Officer. They own the security strategy and team. These are your security bosses. Then you have your security engineers and admins that build, monitor, and maintain secure systems. Then you have your ISO, Information Systems Security Officers. They handle the day-to-day security operations. Your security managers who oversee specific areas like web applications, infrastructure, or facilities. And then everyone else. Yes, everyone is involved with security. By everyone else, I am talking about the end users, the finance department, everybody. Security impacts us all, not just the security department. But if you're in a security-focused role, here are some of the things you might do. You might help with risk assessments. Risk assessments are tasks related to gap analysis and completing security frameworks. We went over those concepts earlier. You might also install and configure secure software. You may manage user access, like create a user account, assign them proper authorization level, etc. You might review logs. Logs are activities or actions conducted on the network. For example, you can see that employee X logged in at 9 a.m. on Wednesday, 9/2/2029. Your job may require you to respond to incidents, or you may create or test disaster recovery plans, also known as DRP. These are plans that tells you what the organization should do in the event of a disaster like an earthquake or something. Or your job may require you to deliver or attend security training. Security professionals are multi-skilled, and we wear multiple hats. This means they can do a combination of all these tasks that I just explained. Now, where do all these roles live in a company? Let's look at the units that usually drive the security function. Let's start off with the SOC, also called SOC, Security Operations Center. The SOC is the front line. This is where analysts monitor for attacks. They triage alerts and they jump into action when something goes wrong. You'll find security operations centers in big organizations like healthcare, finance, or government. And then you have DevSecOps. This is where developers, operations, and security come together. It's all about baking security into the development process from the start. This idea behind DevSecOps is called shift left. This means you don't want to wait until after the product is developed before you think about security. Trust me, I've got PTSD thinking about this because it tends to happen a lot. And then you have another department called the Incident Response Team. You may find acronyms like CIRT, CSIRT, CERT. Whenever you have a security incident, such as malware outbreak, DDoS, phishing attack, these folks manage the response. They can be a part of the SOC or a separate team of their own. You can call them the cleanup crew. So why do these roles matter? Having defined roles and clear responsibilities help the organization to respond to incident faster, enforce policies, build and maintain trust with customers and partners. Without structures, things fall apart. And that's when security gap turn into real problems. All right, here's a recap. In this lesson, we learned who does what in cybersecurity, from the CIO to the SOC analyst. We also looked at security competencies, the day-to-day tasks like access management. And lastly, we learned where security lives inside an organization, like the SOC, DevSecOps, and the incident response team. Bottom line, when everyone knows their role, security runs smoother, faster, and stronger. See you in the next one.